There's no denying the popularity of performance hatches, but sadly too many of them are cookie-cutter copies of each other. Sometimes difficult to make out which one you're looking at. That's not the case with the Hyundai Veloster, and especially the Hyundai Veloster Turbo. It's received a bit of a facelift, and it really is the chocolate sauce on a steak. It's not to everybody's taste. Either you like it or you don't. For me, I think it's a bit like dandruff. It'll grow on you. Now around the front, they've opened up the grille, so you've got this massive trapezoidal grille here with nice strong slats. Really gives it a sporty sort of look. There's a scalloping underneath the reprofiled headlights and the spotlights down low. It really does look menacing. It looks purposeful, even if it does look like a set of Venetian blinds. Around the side, we're sitting with nice big 18-inch wheels. And of course, these strong arches are carried all the way through to the back as well. But then of course, it's the window line that tapers off to the back that really gives it that sporty approach. This one here has the panoramic roof in it, and that also just adds a bit of a black roof sort of sporty trait to it. The back, oh well, the back is another story here, because we've got this massively big open valance at the back with two large exhaust pipes sticking out of it, and then of course the scalloping around the tail lights. It really is something different, something unique, something that stands out from the crowd.
That's what I care about, and I care enough about it so that I know that...
Despite its somewhat strange looks, the Hyundai Veloster Turbo is actually quite the performer. It's powered by a 1.6 litre four-cylinder motor. It's turbocharged, and it makes 150 kilowatts, 265 newton meters of torque. But it's sending all this power to the front wheels, and this does make it a bit of a handful when pushing on because it suffers from understeer. Now it doesn't have a slip diff or something of the sorts, a torque biasing system to help keep the wheels in check. Sadly, there is traction control. That's going to kill the power of the motor. It's not going to allow you to pull out of the corner without understeering. Once the damage is done, it's pretty much done. But that said, it does handle quite nicely. The rear end gets a little bit lively, but nothing that is unmanageable, and with the traction control aids in place and stability control, it's not going to come around and bite you like some of the other hatches do. It's a very enjoyable drive, and once you learn to work with the chassis, it's actually hugely entertaining. It does feel alive. It's fairly sure-footed, but it's predictable in telling you what it wants to do and what it's going to do. It's not one of those that's going to snap and bite your head off. Now, the interior of the Veloster is also quite a nice place. It's really not a bad place to spend some time. I like the way that the dashboard's angled, and the binnacle, the gauge layout, and the typeface, all very, very nice. It's a real mixture of plastic and leather, and where there's leather, it's good quality leather and feels really good. But sadly, where there is plastic, it doesn't feel that amazing. And at this sort of price, and the Veloster is a bit of a pricey one, you're expecting a little bit more. It's got a very nice 7-inch touchscreen infotainment unit, and it's very easy to use. It's brilliant. It's customizable. You can hook up your phone beautifully. Sounds really good as well. But there's no option for navigation. And once again, at this price, you're expecting there to be some navigation bundled in with the software. Well, this means that the Veloster Turbo is a fantastic combination of fun, excitement, head-turning looks, and of course practicality. The only downside is the fact that it costs just over 390,000 Rand. But don't worry, for that you're going to get Hyundai's fantastic warranty and a 5-year, 90,000 kilometer service plan.